enough procrastinating. I keep procrastinating instead of doing this video. I'm sitting here, I'm scrolling through Reddit, I'm scrolling through YouTube, I'm looking at different posts in Discord, and I'm looking at pictures and stuff and anime and my videos, and I'm doing everything except recording this video. Now, frankly, I don't have to record this video right now. I'm recording this like a week ahead of when I have to record it. But I know if I sat down and I do record it, it's gonna feel good because I'm ahead on videos. It'll feel great. And I have time to do it. So let's do it. Let's watch some I was reading a post about Fire Force before I started clicking this, recording this video. Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. And of course, what always happens, can I get a doctor telling me why whenever I start recording a video, I start hiccuping? It's really annoying. Like I guess I'm not using my esophagus correctly, my windpipe, I don't know, there's something going on, but whenever I record a video I start hiccuping. It's crazy. Anyway, let's do some Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. In the previous episode we had I remember some of the stuff that's happening because I remember Hohenheim. Oh, I remember. I'm not even looking at my notes yet. I was about to flip back to my notes, but I haven't looked yet. I remember we arrived at the city where the priest was, and Hohenheim was there. And so Winry and Alphonse both saw Hohenheim there. So we're going to have some Hohenheim, like some daddy-son time, maybe. And then now I can look at my notes and see if there's anything else like that my notes says in big letters to let me know. That's right. May went back. She pissed off. She's gone. She took Envy with her. And so Envy's gone as well. No more Envy. And anything else necessarily that I want to talk about? I don't think so. I think we can just jump into the episode. So let's freaking do it, guys. This is episode 44 of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Make sure to support the video if you can, and support the channel. Go check out some other videos on it after you're done this. And my Patreon account is in the description below. That has the full-length reaction as well as early access and exclusive videos. So you can get the next at least 10 episodes or so on there right now. Go check it out. All right, here we go. Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, episode 44. Revving at full throttle. Is that how you spell revving? I guess it is.
Time, so,
how are you?
Pinocchio recently.
And I'm sorry.
Hey, there he is.
That's it.
Mr. Ho.
Oh, okay.
Man, must be so weird just seeing him out of the blue like that, not being ready for it.
It works better than it used to. It doesn't even pick up static now.
That's cool.
People reacted badly at first, but take a look.
Everyone's working together to fix it.
The whole town's working together to rebuild what we lost.
Yeah,
And
you did a good
guys are the
thing.
ones that brought us together.
I'm gonna help build. Rose, can you take care of Winry?
You heard him, Yoki.
I'm eating.
Winry wasn't here when we met Rose, right?
Quit struggling.
Can I have those two have some chats? That'd be nice. I doubt they will.
I left when he was just a boy and haven't seen him since.
Yeah, that's...
Doubt that he's father or trusts me.
Yeah, but
I'm
it's
not
still a
even
good
sure
reason
what
to
say
talk.
him.
Hey, Dad!
Sorry, I'm looking back. Sorry, I'm looking down. I was cutting something off my jeans. I love you.
Here, let me carry those.
Oh, he's such a sweet kid. I love Alphonse.
Amazing. It feels like
This
eternity
isn't
since
what I
got
meant when
back.
I said I
I'll
needed
leave
those
some
two to
fresh clothes
talk.
for you here. Thank you so much,
I didn't need them to
Rose.
bathe together, but I don't mind it.
So did you design Ed's leg? That's right. That was back
She's
when
a
we
pro.
were just little kids. You're the one who literally helped Ed get back on his feet again.
True.
So you indirectly helped me get back on my feet too.
True.
I owe you. Everything I believed in suddenly disappeared. I lost all hope.
But that helped you heal. You had time to heal
Then
then.
Ed got. I don't know why it's so difficult for him to be nice.
But he was right.
being nice. But you already know that, don't you?
This is exactly the talk I wanted. Aww. What a nice chat.
Wasn't such a bright idea to follow those military guys.
Oh my god. He's in the army, the section where they created an army.
They're like humanoid receptacles, powerful dummies that we can bond souls to.
Well, that's
Not
awful.
only are they are the world's most perfect soldier.
Mind if I ask you a question?
Not a fan of that.
Go right ahead. Citizens from the countries we ravaged during the course of war.
Oh my
For one
god.
reason or another, the collection of souls.
Well, that's awful.
This place is evil. A place like this.
Oh shit. Hey, buddy. Hey, Green.
So I was kind of shocked to find you here, Dad. I must have some good luck after all. Encounter, but I'm guessing you at least know who he is, right?
Kinda.
You sure you want to know, Al? Did it ever cross your mind I might be on their side? You've given
They did
away
at the start of the
entire
series.
planet
Hohenheim's looking out for Alphonse, making sure he's not blindly trusting.
Even though I left them, this boy still sees me as his father and still trusts me. I suppose I owe my sons the same trust they've given me.
Oh man, Hohenheim's
This won't
great.
be easy to explain.
But brother has gone missing.
Yeah, we kinda just need to tell me. Tell Alphonse for now.
I'd like
Hello,
to make a
cute bank
withdrawal
teller.
From the account of state alchemist Edward Elric.
Yes, hello? Oh, you're soldiers. Do you need a physical?
We're looking for someone.
Okay, well, I didn't invite you
This man
in.
your own-
There's one more resting.
You guys have a fucking warrant?
Have you seen anyone unusual frequenting the clinic lately?
He's got a lot of food.
A red coat, blonde hair worn in a braid,
Uh-huh.
and short.
Who you calling short?
Check.
That's what happens when you
Cohen,
barge into a
Harris,
doctor's
What's
office
going on? Hey, answer me!
and point guns at the patients. Whoo! Fucking shooting him like he's John Wick.
My injuries are completely healed, and I'm revving at full throttle.
Nice. You look pretty sick.
Fullmetal Alchemist.
Aww!
Fullmetal
I
Alchemist.
played with the rubber ducks in the bath.
For everything you've done.
My heart.
A red coat and a braid? Guess I'll have to make do with this look for a while.
Yeah, I mean, just, yeah, don't braid your hair and
Drop your
don't wear a red coat.
We took too long.
And wear
Get your
stilts.
hands up in the air. Don't force us to blow this kid's brains out.
Edward does not like this situation. Nice.
I'm gonna ditch him.
Get around the car. Yes.
Hey, turn there! I've got an idea!
What?
Just do it.
Turn!
Follow orders.
They turn.
Are you gonna make a ramp for them or something? Damn.
Have turned on that street up there. Move it.
What the fuck? Do you change the entire thing to the most standouty car in the world?
Can you change it back into a normal car now?
And why is that? I think this car looks cool as hell.
It's fucking...
Just change it back.
It's so weird. That's what he changed it to?
You don't have any.
Why not just change it to like a clearly different but normal car? I would have stopped and gone,
So I
the
guess
fuck
this
it. I mean, I
means we're
guess
drifters
it's
again.
so weird that they couldn't
Yeah.
possibly look like that.
And Al, I hope he was able to safely find Winry.
Hey, full
Not only did he find
Quit
Winry,
spacing out.
he found Hohenheim.
Yeah, sorry. It's just a lot. You were a slave and now you're a philosopher's stone?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is quite the trajectory he took.
Can't say
Well, I guess I'm crazy then because I do believe you.
You're so adorable.
that was fast.
To be honest, my situation's kind of far-fetched too.
That's true. You're a suit of armor.
Like Mom.
You could have left that unspoken now. We both know.
If you're...
Aren't exactly normal humans either.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's an
You
interesting
don't
thought.
have to worry, Al. Not even that can change the fact that I am a human being.
Okay.
And since it runs under Lior...
That's not a good idea. They've got an immensely powerful homunculus named Pride watching over
Yes,
the
they
top.
do.
But still...
Look up, son. You're too busy looking down when you need to look up.
What's up?
If you... The man in Central is waiting for the day of reckoning.
When is that?
You're doing this to me. What did I do to deserve it?
Wait, Greed is attacking you?
Everything you could possibly think of. I won money and power and women. Sex, status, glory.
You demand the finer things
I
in
wouldn't
life.
mind any of that stuff as well.
How could you be?
All right. Who are you?
Oh shit, that scared me.
Now it makes sense.
You remember me?
Oh!
I'm afraid not. Buddies with the previous Greed.
What?
Holy shit.
You and I have never even met.
What?
I'm not attached to this guy, but that's fucked up.
I am sorry, honestly.
I love Greed. Jesus Christ, man. I love Greed voice actor. He's so cool. Stop it! That's so loud.
What have you done, Greed? Are you determined to prove you're a monster?
Oh my god.
Why do you remember him? Are you gonna They're not mine! Then why are you in so much pain?
I like this.
Hold yourself together, Greed. It's not that easy. They'll always be a part of you. You can't just erase them from your soul. They were the only part of you that you chose.
Fuck yeah.
Back on something you wanted. You don't deserve to call yourself free.
That's so cool. I like him being in there, being like a weird conscience. More. There's more. There's more content.
It's about an adventurer who travels the world. What is it?
Oh, she's so protective. It's crazy how sweet and amazing she is and how much the other two suck. Oh. Oh. Wow, really? You're ending it there? We'll be moving on to the next episode in a sec, but what... That's kind of a crazy ending. Greed just like going, all right, fuck it, I'm coming after Wrath. Like, hey man. Whoa. Crazy. I don't even know what to make of that final scene. Except for that just like sweet thing where Bradley's wife just like grabs Selim and like pulls him close. I think that's very nice. Like, she's so protective of him, especially since it's not her biological son, but you can tell, you know, she loves him like a biological son. I know it's like almost not worth pointing that out, but I think it sometimes is. Like, for her to have that like protective motherly instinct for her I guess, do you call it adopted son? I mean, stepson, I guess is the term. Is very sweet and nice and cool. So she's great. Sucks that her husband and son are both homunculi and quite evil ones at that. I am so happy that this episode had a Rose and Winry talk, because like when the show started and we saw Rose, like early on in the show, I didn't know if Winry was going to be a character that I loved. Like I thought I would like her because she's the main female role in the show, and they're often my favorite characters. So like, yeah, the female leads tend to always win me over, but I kind of, for some reason, thought Winry wasn't going to be super interesting to me. I just would have liked her, kind of, but just she wouldn't win me over. So I thought when we first saw Rose, I was like, man, I wish Rose was in the show more, because I love her and I want her to stick around. Because I mean, she's got a fusion of like, I liked her story and she's got an amazing design. Like, her character design is so good. So I really liked her, but then I got to know Winry more. And the more I learned about Winry, the more I was like, I'm in love with this girl. Like, she's amazing. So I ended up absolutely adoring Winry. But I will say, like, it's just so nice that now we've come back here. All I wanted was for Winry and Rose to talk. Like, that was my... I almost wanted it more than the Hohenheim Alphonse talk. Even though the Hohenheim Alphonse talk is, like, more important and more impactful emotionally and such. And it's better for their characters and it progresses the story. Like, there's 1,000 reasons why the Hohenheim Alphonse conversation was more important. But just from, like, a personal standpoint, I almost wanted the Rose and Winry one more. And I'm so glad they gave us that, like, little moment there. Because it's so sweet. It's just so nice. And it's cool to see how Rose has, like, taken Ed's advice and moved on with it, which is very good because, like, she was in a really dark place and did need someone to, like, very much pull her out of it. Now, I as I kind of said back there, I don't, like, completely agree with Edward on the way he did it because he approached it in, like, such a smug, like, shitty, smart-ass kind of way. But he had reason for doing that, but that was a character flaw of his. And yet, it was still just great to see how much it helped Rose, someone who was very much suffering and grieving and was in a dark, dark place. And who knows what she would have done if Ed didn't do any of that for her. Speaking of Ed, he is healed up almost completely now. And they, like, sort of reintroduced him with, like, a badass scene where they, like, barely showed him and stuff. But he looks cool now. And yeah, it's very funny, the scene where he changes their car and changes it into this weird, like, you know that, like, robot wrestling stuff? You know, where they, like, they build robots and they have them clash against each other? It looks like a robot wrestling, like, creature. What do they call him? Robot, I guess. It looks like a robot wrestling robot. So I don't know why he chose that. I guess he thinks it looks cool. But he should have, like, and kind of what I said in the scene when I realized, I guess it's, like, so weird that there's no way that you could mistake it for the car that they were in. So it's like, if he had changed it from a green car to a gray car, you know, maybe they'd come around the corner and go, hang on, were they in a gray car? Maybe, and then, like, double check and then see them inside and then stop or whatever. But no, he changed it into something that was so different that it, like, they couldn't possibly think that it was them. But the problem with that, I think, is surely when they're looking around, it draws their eyes, like, what the fuck is that, you know? And maybe they get a little suspicious of it, but I don't know. In a high-speed chase, they're probably just gonna drive by. But yeah, anyway, let's move on to the next episode. This is episode 45 of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Why am I seeing these things? They keep clawing at the inside of my skull.
Okay.
And why are you there?
He's coming right here for answers. Oh, that's right.
Tell me, why did you destroy?
Oh, look at Selim. Oh. Look at the animation. There's some clean cuts here. Woo. Damn, man. Oh! He's hardening it. Oh. And he's out of there. That was fun. I liked that short fight scene.
Yes, I'm not surprised. He came close to overpowering me.
Oh, my.
Selim is not happy.
Father, I demand you retire.
Thank you for your concern, but I plan to make Alex my successor.
You mean that snivel?
Is that also Chris Sabat?
Leave the
I like how he sparkles every time he walks in.
Do you find this acceptable, Olivier?
Yes. I have it no other way.
Hell yeah.
Born in a foreign land. She what?
It does sound like Chris Sabat.
Alex, your bloated muscles are worthless without a spine.
Oh my god.
Shall we prepare for a respite?
Holy shit! Armstrong family goes wild.
Fine with you, Catherine?
Sure, sounds exciting.
Yes, Olivier! Kill him! He's tapping out.
Try to hang in there, Alex.
I'm the rightful successor.
Yeah, hell
The
yeah.
family belongs to me.
Yes, ma'am.
Senior staff is in
I can determine their complicity with my own eyes.
Yeah, trust her.
Get out, loser. You'll stink up my mansion with your cowardice.
God, she's so cold. But she's doing it for a good reason. She knows what she's doing.
Well, I'm traveling back to my own country.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
I hope these guys aren't scumbags.
You mean you're gonna cross the desert all by yourself? Yeah.
No, I think they're
All
nice.
right,
They're
everyone.
helping her out.
Let's help her out.
Aw.
Hand over any extra food.
Aww.
Why don't you leave tomorrow? Stay the night.
I feel bad for doubting these people.
Welcome to use our bath.
We can make you some dinner. To your rooms now. Why don't you put her out?
Yeah, sure thing. She'd be nice and comfy in Emmy's old room.
So much kindness.
College in Central?
Don't be silly. You don't eat people, do you, kitty?
Oh.
You see? She said you look delicious.
They sure are nice.
This is such a sweet
I
scene.
want to help them. Well, that's probably for the best.
Oh.
That is going to do your clan much good.
Hmm.
But you could go to you could even help save all of these people's lives. Oh well.
This is interesting. That's why they put the scene in here.
I'm sorry. Thank you so much for your kindness.
She's gone back.
Had some unfinished business.
Oh.
You in a jar once we get to Central.
Yeah.
After that, I'll be whole again.
I mean, Envy, you might have just fucked the rest of the homunculi by
Fullmetal Alchemist.
getting her to go back.
Yeah, I know Al better than he knows himself. This is the only place he would be.
Hey, there's nobody here. Yeah.
Who is it? Oh, Greed.
I mean, greed.
He's hungry.
Hungry. Need food.
Someone get Sanji out here.
Thanks, Edward. You're too kind. It's amazing that you're not a giant fat ass.
He ate all of our rations.
Are you gonna
He's
introduce me
greedy.
to your pal? What's the matter? It's greed.
He's trying to take
fight back.
over again.
Hey! No! No! He's gonna open the portal on the day of reckoning.
They keep saying the day of reckoning. When is that?
But it's the best chance you have to get your bodies back.
Jump in?
This day of reckoning. Do you know the exact day he's gonna open it?
Yes, please.
It's happening.
Tell me now, quick.
I can't hold him much longer.
Then tell us.
Sorry. That's it for me.
No, the day of reckoning.
Damn.
Is he gonna fight us right away?
Prince.
Is that you, Greed?
Yeah. What tipped you off?
Your voice completely changing.
You can't even. Well, see you later.
Okay, he's not gonna fight.
Hey!
And I don't really work well with others, so it's probably for the best. And that's that.
Makes sense. Seems like Greed always goes astray eventually. Oh.
Of course. Now it's a different story if you want to follow me. You're welcome to join my team.
No.
Later.
Good luck having the world when it's destroyed, though.
I'm completely alone now.
If you're gonna pout about it, why don't you join up with Ed?
That's just not enough.
You want to rule the world. Yep.
Huddling.
It's too difficult to keep track of. I'll just call you Greeling from now on.
Will
Listen
not.
to me, Greeling. I'll follow you.
Oh.
Do Chimera's on your team as well.
Who do you think you are? You get to make that call.
I can't let any information you've got slip through the cracks.
This is interesting.
I don't want to hear any regrets.
Give me a break. I've already got 1,000,000 regrets. What's one more?
1,000,001.
It's settled. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, I've still got Winry's earrings.
You do.
I get the
That's
feeling
what he was
I won't
holding
be
in the
seeing
eye
Winry or
catch.
Al for the day of reckoning.
What the fuck? That is the ugliest animal I've ever seen.
I'll call you when Mrs.
Douglas.
Zumi returns from her trip.
The
Day of reckoning, huh?
Damn. We're connecting the threads.
Are you still there? Point B, who's attacking?
A housewife!
Why don't you tell us who you are?
I'm no one special, just a housewife passing through. But I do have a message for you from Alphonse.
Interesting way to get the message through.
Talk in private?
It's about that day, the promised day.
Look at all the ways the messages are traveling. This is really cool.
Hello there, Rebecca. Your aim is looking fine, but not nearly as fine as your...
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Doing, General Grumman?
You've got to keep your guard up on the battlefield.
Okay.
But seriously,
what the fuck, Scott? That's disgusting.
Versus East training exercises. That little border skirmish between Drachma and
Hey,
Briggs is throwing
puppy.
everything off. I think it's time you set me up with a nice guy from Central.
Here, this is the nicest guy I know.
Why don't you go for Fiora Bradley? See how that goes.
Don't doubt me, Breeza. I'm gonna find a nice guy and quit this lousy job.
All right.
If you say so. Good luck with that.
See ya.
Oh. Oh, that's why she was cuddling the dog.
I'm waiting for my condition to stabilize, but I'm thinking about transferring back east.
This is the way they're passing the note on is very cool.
And I was just about to run out.
I'll drop in again soon.
Thank you.
And she left the note in there.
You heard the lady. She says hi. Is it really necessary that you hide?
No, thanks. I'd better take off.
No, trust me. You can use this one.
Clever man. This is such a cool way to pass the message on. I really like it.
When to make their move.
Cool. Oh, I wasn't even watching, but I think they've changed these ED visuals. Have they? Yeah, they have. I was just bouncing along to the song, but they were showing important stuff. Or somewhat important stuff. Oh, that's so fucking cool. The Promise Day. Honestly, what a cool way. Like, it really seems like so much stuff is coming together. Like, they're setting up for the final arc, basically. Really, really cool way to do it. Like, that whole build up there, where it's like one person passes a message to another, who passes it to another, who passes it to another, is like, and they were passing them in different ways. It was really, really cool and clever, and like genuinely wouldn't have looked like much to other people. Like, it was a good way to pass on these messages. So I really enjoyed that a lot. I thought that was so cool, and it really makes it feel like here there were so many different storylines all going on. Now they're all, you know, coming together. It's all meeting up at the center, which is very cool. And yeah, like, you know, I was sometimes, you know, I always let the ED play when I'm doing this stuff, or almost always. There are some days when I don't have time to do it, but that's like very, very rare. But I almost always let the ED play, but sometimes I will, like, while the ED's playing, I'm like checking something on my other monitor. Maybe it's related to the episode, maybe it's something that like popped up while I was recording that I need to quickly check. And so like, but I just assumed the ED visuals are going to be the same. But then I looked back and I was like, hold on, there's stuff happening here. So, yeah, cool episode. I liked, I mean, it seems like we have Greed on our side now, except we're working for him, which is an interesting, like, I don't know, that feels dangerous. Like, it feels like I don't know, like, I know why, I know we need the information from him and stuff, but I don't know how that's gonna work. I don't know if this is the best idea, Ed, but I'm gonna trust you. I'm gonna trust you know what you're doing. But I like having him on our side, though, because I like Greed. I think Greed is cool. I love his voice actor. I don't know who it is. The guy who's doing, like, the Greed in this body that's actually Greed. I don't know who that voice actor is, but I really love him. He's so great. But yeah, like Greed just as a character is very cool, and I mean I think it's the perfect thing to do with, is his name Ling, the guy whose body Greed is in. It was the perfect thing to do for that character, because that character was somewhat interesting, but not like so engaging that I wanted him on screen all the time. But having him like be stuck inside his body, but being this like moral compass for Greed is really interesting. I love that dynamic. That's so cool. And the scene of like May being helped by all the townspeople, and then like Envy basically using it as like a way to prod her to be like, well, you're basically, you know, you are okay with all these people dying, all these people that are helping you. And it's like Envy's doing it because he has an ulterior motive. Obviously, he thinks this is his only way to be able to escape out of this, possibly, you know. But it like that is actually something that like May does have to consider, is like she's going back to her country and leaving Central and leaving here to basically die, possibly. Is that something that she can live with after seeing like this whole village of people just like rally behind her when they hear that this girl is gonna go across the desert by herself? They're like, let's take care of her, let's make sure she's okay. Is she gonna leave them after that, you know? But it was such a sweet scene. I really, really loved that. This episode had so much great stuff. The Greed vs. Wrath fight at the start as well. Like, it was a short, simple fight, but it went off. It was really cool as well. I can't wait. I'm really excited for what's coming next in these episodes. I feel like everything's really coming together nicely, and it feels like this show is gonna stick the landing, I think. It's one of those shows that like everything's so like logical and thought out, and like it doesn't feel like it's making such major leaps that I don't feel like I'm gonna be disappointed with the ending. I mean, I'm not disappointed by many endings of shows anyway. I feel like that's not something I'm ever really worried about with endings. Like, even if an ending isn't what I expected necessarily, a lot of the time I'll be like, okay, cool, you know, like that was a fine ending. But I feel like this show takes such logical steps that I can't see this writer doing an ending that I would be like, huh, really? Okay. You know, I feel like it's going to logically make sense with everything else that happened. Like, this story is just told in such a simple but effective way consistently. So I can't wait. I can't wait to jump into those episodes. But thank you for watching. And if you're excited for those episodes, we're probably getting very close to it on my Patreon account right now, very close to the end. So go check out those early access full-length videos. You can have your own footage and sync it up with your own footage to watch my reaction, my full reactions to these episodes. That's on my Patreon account in the description below. But thanks for watching. I will see you next time. Goodbye.